This week on London Real, we have the investment banker, keynote speaker, and author of Pitch Anything, Oren Klaff.
I can guarantee if you listen to me pitch for 60 minutes, you're gonna buy something you don't necessarily want to own. War, extreme environments, asking people for $50 million. These things are at the edge of the human experience. And I do this work day after day after day. People want what they can't have. People chase that which moves away from them, and people only value that which they pay for. Be yourself. Horrible advice. Do not be yourself. You are not good enough.
Don't say thank you, don't think thank you.
Don't think thank you. Just get that out of your vocabulary. Save it for Christmas. I'm a banker. I care about the brain, synaptic responses, chemistry of the mind to the degree I can make money with it.
On Sunday, London Real presents
Decade plus of business lessons summarized into 60 seconds. Promise late, deliver early, learn fast, trust slow, bet big, test small, give first, ask last, ignore opinions, treasure facts, always promote, never slander, disregard doubters, believe in you, persist always, and stop never. Here's a decade plus of business lessons.
Alright, we're gonna get right to it. Check this out. These are books by Alex Hormozi and my man Oren Klaff, right? These are thought leaders in the world of business. And what I just did is I uploaded them into my sparring partner. All right, this is a brainchild of Sabrina Romanoff, which she's a AI influencer. She's fantastic. She gives all this incredible information away for free. So I took her idea and I expanded on it. So now, right, you have GPT AI custom agents that you can build, and you have projects. Okay, so the project, right? The project remembers. So the project remembers sort of everything, and you have a history. The project retains a history. The GPT agent doesn't. All right, so the chat that you have is rooted to the regular sort of chat history, and it doesn't retain it. But what you can do is you can create this situation where you have the GTP agent using the resources that your thought leader. Who's your thought leader? Who do you love, right? Sadhguru, Tony Robbins, you name the thought leader that has books that you can upload. And if you want to talk to him, you can use this method. And it's so incredibly powerful. I've just started using it. I put it together last night and just started using it this morning. And let me see how we're doing on the. Okay, we're doing good in terms of. Why don't I see my amount? Oh. Oops. All right, it's. All right, I somehow. Let me bring this so we can see it. And there we go. All right. So, this is a output from the Alex Hormozi, Oren Klaff advisory committee. I love saying that. All right. And let's get some music in here. All righty. And so, what this amazing tool did is it started to frame me in an Oren Klaff way. So Oren Klaff is always about getting people to come to you. That people come to you, people come to things, they chase things that are running away from them. If you're coming all needy, like, you're in a different frame. And so, what this tool did is it said, okay, I hear your strategy, but you need to frame it differently, not as somebody who's looking for a job or looking to in a role that you're fitting into a system. You're looking as somebody who can consult on a greater greater playing field. And then whereas Alex Hormozi is more about sort of analytics and the process, Oren Klaff is kind of more about the psychology of people. So it's a great combination to have as far as an advisory board. So tier 2, fast money, Alex Hormozi's Grand Slam mini engagement. So it's taking directly from the books that I uploaded. Once again, I uploaded these books to Sabrina Romanov's custom ChatGPT agent. If you're looking for this in-depth tutorial, it's just look up Sabrina Romanov and then how to get past 99% of the people who are using AI, how to outperform 99% of the people who are using AI. And she goes through this thing. And so what Sabrina, if you're listening, this is what I want to show you. All right, so can I come out, man? Can I increase this? What if I do that? Okay, so this is Sabrina's thing, based on everything you know about me, become my sparring partner. Now this is what I wrote. I wanted a default behavior because I didn't want the thing to always spar. I didn't think to always, be book mode. I wanted to turn the book mode on and off. And so this is the code that does that. It says default behavior. When sparring with me, do not reference or use uploaded files or the knowledge base unless I explicitly say otherwise. Okay, so mode switching. If I say books or like the books, use the books, then you may reference and use the uploaded files. If I say no books or don't use the books, you must ignore the uploaded files completely. Always follow the most recent command. Do not reference uploaded materials unless I explicitly activate books mode. So what I do is I talk to the tool, the agent, and I say, okay, sparring mode off, books mode off. Let's just talk and let me give a reference. And so then I explain to it my ideas, because if I don't do that, it'll automatically give me 3 to 5 counter arguments to what I'm saying. So I'm saying, don't give me any counter arguments. Let me fill the playing field with the landscape so you can understand. And so then it does that. It lets me talk, and I say, go sparring mode on, books mode on, hit me with your best shot, fire away. Yeah. And it does just that. All right. So, and I want to show you the difference here real quick. So I created this, right, with ChatGPT, right? This is not the ChatGPT image, but all of these are other images. And so what I'm proposing is I know the French rail system better than any human being on Earth. Been traveling between Paris and South France to see my daughter did it like hundreds of times, and so I understand that there's sort of like an ecosystem that's happening with train travel that's not happening with air travel. You're going centre-ville to centre-ville, city center to city center, and within that ecosystem there's all kinds of relationships that can be created between the mobility industry and the hospitality industry that can benefit both. And the brand that comes in there and stakes their claim is the one that's going to own that corridor. So that's the argument that I'm making. So the difference is, right? This is the advisory board, Alex Hormozi, Oren Klaff advisory board. They said, position yourself in terms of, you know, that about field operations, European travel. This should be capitalized. Ecosystems and experience design, and this is the old ChatGPT without the advisory board, that I should position myself as director of cinematic travel experience. Do you see the difference? You see the difference? One, I'm framing myself as like I'm looking for a job, right? Director of travel experiences makes me look like I'm looking for a job, as opposed to field operations, European travel, ecosystems, and expert design. It looks like experience design. It looks like that I'm an expert in the industry. I didn't come up with that. Alex Hormozi and Oren Klaff came up with that. Come on. All right, so we're going to go through this presentation real quick. The director of cinematic travel experiences, see Bogart and Bacall here. They're in Le Train Bleu. This is the Gare de Lyon. It's right out there. This is the first train that comes out of France. So there's Gare de Lyon. Here is Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart. This is me kind of figuring out, wow, making the realization, the power of what I'm experiencing. The emotional center of travel has moved from the hotel to the journey itself. All right, and so the industry blind spot is hotels focus on the stay, mobility brands focus on transit. Nobody's combining the two. I lived the experience, so I know how the two are integrated. By integrating mobility, hospitality, and culture, a brand can reclaim. This should not be. A brand can reclaim the emotional arc of travel. All right, and so this is right. Nobody takes a selfie of the hotel lobby. There's a danger in the hospitality industry of the hotel experience being sort of overtaken by the uniqueness of the Airbnb experience, and so the hotel thing has a danger of becoming just commoditized, like whatever, one hotel's like another. How do you differentiate yourself? And so you, like I said, centre-ville to centre-ville, you are in the city center. You get off the train, you're not 50 miles away from your destination, you're right there. Many times the hotel's in walking distance. And so introducing the role, see, this is the old ChatGPT. This is without the advisory board, so I'm going to change that title. A new role dedicated to designing the full guest journey, field-based creative strategy where mobility, culture, hospitality converge. All right, so all of those should be bullet pointed, but I think I'm going to change that. Anyways, so that's the power of having a Fortune 500 advisory board in your ChatGPT agent. And so the powerful thing is that I'm able to make I'm able to create content at such a lightning fast speed, it's almost beyond comprehension. So what you just saw there was the okay, I'm going to put it right here. What you just saw there was the PowerPoint presentation, right? And so now what I'm going to show you now is the video that I made using the photos from the PowerPoint presentation, and I did that like yesterday. Just, throwing it in an editing tool, putting in a prompt, and it generated these images. So we're going to look at the animated images real quick here, and we can turn off the music. I'll get out of the way. Right. Was that awesome or what? So, yeah, the power of having a Fortune 500 advisory board right there for your, right there. Pitch anything, 100 million, 100, are the books? $100 million offers, pitch anything, $100 million leads. Right there. Is that beautiful or what? All right, so. Sabrina, if you're watching, thanks a bunch. You rock. Outstanding. Keep up the great work. And